Welcome back, everyone. There's one more item we need to cover in if statements before we move on. This other item is the else if statement. Why don't you pause the video and see if you can figure out what the else if statement does before I tell you. Again, the exact wording or syntax is different depending on which language you are developing with. Let's take a look on how an else if statement works. Here is an example. As you can see, the else if statement works exactly like an if statement. The if statement is the primary condition and the else if statement is the secondary condition. Remember, the compiler reads the code line by line starting at the top. So what ends up happening is the if statement is checked first, and if that's not met, the code skips down to the else if statement. We can also add an else at the end. That means if the variable score is equal to anything but 4 or 5, then the normal music will play. You can add as many else-if statements as you want. Generally, if you're adding too many else-if statements, the code needs to be a little bit more complicated. But let's not worry about that right now. That concludes the tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time.